Happy Friday, friends! It's time for my weekly reading wrap up. Somehow I read a ton of books this week. I'm going to start with the books I don't have physical copies of. I listened to the final episode by Lori Roy, and I give this 4 stars. I also listened to You Will Never Be Me by Jessie Q. Statanto. I really liked that one, gave it 3.5 stars, which you would think it would be 4. I'll round up to 4. I also listened to A Happy Marriage. I gave that 4 stars. And A Mother Always Knows. I gave this one 3 stars. For books that I have physical copies of, it is a pretty decent stack. I read The Foxhole Court by Nora Sakavic. I don't really know how I feel about this one. I will read the next book in the series and then make my judgment. It was very different from what I expected. I listened to the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I thought this was really cute. It's a super low stakes Hallmark movie, nice palate cleanser romance. I'm working my way through Kristen Hanna books, and so I read The Great Alone. And as usual, Kristen Hanna writes fantastic stories. This was way different than I expected and so heartbreaking, also then heartwarming. I loved this one. I'm going to do a Kristen Hanna ranking video, so that's why I'm trying to work through my books on my TBR from Kristen. I also finally got to The Spell Shop because I want to read the sequel. I so enjoyed this. This was so wonderful, cozy fantasy. I'm a little bit annoyed with myself that I waited so long to read this because it was just so good. And I'm really looking forward to the next one. I finally also read Wake Up and Open Your Eyes, and this is another one that it's so good, but also so flippin' scary. I was listening to this and doing a tandem read, and my jaw was just open and what the fuck, so many times. It is so gruesome. It's so close to reality. Yeah, definitely freaked me out. I also did a re-listen of Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. I love this story. This is probably my favorite dark academia next to Blood Over Brighthaven. That one definitely wins, but this is so close. And so I just listened to it again and I really loved it. I gave it 5 stars again. And I had a DNF this week, and that was Say You'll Remember Me. I got honestly about 65% of the way through this. I was listening to the audiobook, and these characters are effing insufferable. I could not handle it. The whining of we're long distance, we have to work to make money to visit each other. I'm like, yeah, that's reality for a lot of people. Stop whining about it. I get it. And the Rhysand references early on were already cringy for me, and that they just whined so much. I have discovered that Abby is not the romance author for me, so I will not be reading any more of her stuff. This is available on my Pango if anybody wants a nice new copy. So that was my reading for the week. I had a ton of great thrillers. Books that I'm currently reading, I'm listening to Nosferatu, loving that. It's wild. I'm also reading The Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping and Red Rabbit Ghost. So I have 3 books in process that I'm hoping to finish soon.